may takot na sila. So, would you like to introduce yourself, Tony?
Yes, thank you very much po. I'm Angelo Castro de Alban. My father is from Isabela, my mother is from Ilocos, and I grew up in Bulacan. I'm a lawyer and a teacher by profession. I'm handling criminal and civil cases in the entire Philippines. That's why kahit pa paano medyo marami tayong nakakaaway, pero mas marami at napakadami nating natutulungan, lalo na yung sa sektor ng public school teachers at mga security guards. Napakadami sa kanila ang naabuso kasi yung sa pagpapautang, no, alam naman natin na medyo minsan huling magpasweldo ang pamahalaan, kaya napipilitan silang umutang. At isa yon sa mga tutugunan natin kung mabigyan tayo ng pagkakataon na maupo. Pero of course, as a journalism student before, I have to say, keen affinity to people in the media. At of course, magkakasama tayo dyan.
Are you related to the Castro?
Castro po.
Castro.
Opo, I belong to the Castro clan of Ilocos and Bulacan.
Okay. So, bakit nyo namang naisipan maging independent ngayon dito sa 2019 elections? Ba't di ka pumunta sa partido?
Napakahirap po kasi nang nagbabangga ang mga partido ngayon. Kung papakinggan po ninyo ang mga kanilang sinasabi, puro pansariling interes lang tungkol sa partido nila, sa pangalan nila. Kung titingnan ninyo ang pagtakbo nila, ang gamit nila puro pangalan, no? Hindi yung interes ng tao ang kanilang isinusulong, kung hindi ang kanilang pampersonal na adhikain. Maganda naman sana na matugunan yung mga tao mismo, hindi yung puro pangalan na lang nila ang kanilang ginagamit. Sabi nga po nila, sir, na bata pa daw ako at sila daw.
Ito na
37 po.
Okay. Pwede na yun?
Actually, isa nga daw po ako sa youngest, if not the only millennial na nag-file ng Certificate of Candidacy for Senator. Sabi nung isang seasoned sa akin, politician, sabi niya, bata ka pa, kami muna kasi na kami, tested na kami. Sabi ko naman, yun nga po sir, tested na kayo, ganyan pa rin kinalabasan natin, no? At bakit po tatakbo kayo kung tested na pala kayo? Where have you been all these times? And what have you been doing for the country? So, lalo na dito, no, daming millennials, ang daming mga kabataan, no, dito sa lugar, sa nakasama natin ngayon. Sana naman po, medyo pagbigyan po nila yung medyo, kahit pa paano, yung sa pag-iisip at sa pananaw ay nakakahilera natin. Yung tipong ang kanilang adhikain ay sinasalang-alang yung mga ordinaryong tao din.
Siguro, tanong lang, any political experiences, attorney, bago ka nag-decision?
Personally, wala po. Wala po akong political history, but I've been lawyering for other politicians. And my grandfather was the mayor of our town in Isabela. And some cousins are also into politics, pero local politics lang po. Councilors, barangay captains.
Okay, now we'll open our floor. Yes, sir. Introduce yourself para makilala kayo, Tony.
Good afternoon po. I'm Chad Saudis from the Manila Feed. Good afternoon sa ating future senator.
Thank you very much, sir.
Ang question ko po, sir, is ano po yung nag-udyok sa inyo para tumakbo for senator and what are your advocacies?
Isa sa mga nag-udyok sa akin is yung advocacy naming pamilya tungkol sa special education. We have a school for children who need special education. Mahirap na lang po magbanggit, no? Pero noong mga nakaraan, may pagkakataon sana tayo na maisulong ang karapatan ng mga persons with disabilities. Mapaganda sana yung kanilang karapatan, lalo na sa edukasyon, pero hindi natugunan yan. Lalo na sana, no? May mataas na nasa posisyon na may kamag-anak na meron din siyang special needs, pero hindi yan natugunan. Kaya medyo nasaktan kami nun kasi umasa kami dahil sinuportahan namin siya. Umasa kami na matutugunan sana yun. Pero dumaan ang 6 na taon, hindi po siya natugunan. Kahit konting pagtingin lang sana sa mga tao o kabataan na may espesyal na pangangailangan, hindi nila natugunan. Lalong-lalo na po yung assisted living na tinatawag. Ang tao po tumatanda. Yung mga inaalagaan natin na mag-anak natin na may espesyal na pangangailangan, tumatanda din po yan. Paano po kung yung nag-aalaga sa kanila, na-promote na o tinawag na ng Panginoon, sino po mag-aalaga sa kanila? Kaya gusto sana namin may active participation ng government para mabigyan sila ng assisted living just in case yung nag-aalaga sa kanila ay wala na rin. And then second is yung sobrang tumindi na rin yung pangangailangan ng pagtakbo dahil dito sa train law. No? Yung train law kailangan ma-re-evaluate yan kasi talagang hindi nila tinignan ang pangangailangan ng tao. No? At ang masakit niyan, kung titingnan niyo yung chronology, yung train law pinangalan dahil lahat ng tao nagmumura dahil hindi makasakay sa MRT. No? Hindi kami makasakay sa MRT, laging sila, okay, pinangalanan ng train law. So, they projected it as kasagutan train. Ngayon naman, nangangailangan ng trabaho. So, yung train law 2, ipapangalan nila na trabaho. So, merong chronology, may sistema ng kahit papaano pangliligaw, panilin lang sa tao. Kaya ako, isa sa mga immediate concern ko rin yan, na ma-re-evaluate yung train law. Kasi yung mga katulad ko, katulad natin dito, no, na we live day to day, nagdedepende tayo sa ating mga kinikita sa pang-araw-araw, wala tayong mga investments na bilyon-milyon, naapektuhan tayo sa pagkain, sa pagbili sa tubig, sa kuryente, no, lahat yan apektado sa petrolyo. So, kailangan na may tao na kahit paano may lakas ng loob na magsabi na ang isa sa plataforma ko ay yung re-evaluation ng train law. Wala man lang sa kanila nagsasabi, tahimik sila. Bakit? Kasi yung iba, nasa administration. So, pag nasa admin party ka, hindi ka pa pwedeng tumuligsa, no? Hindi ka pa pwedeng mag-criticize sa government projects, which is train law. Pag nasa opposition ka naman, sasabihin nila, ay, dilawan yan. Kasi naninira lang yan. Kaya ako, I want to maintain my independence by running independently. So I can actually criticize and at the same time, collaborate with the administration and the opposition. Pwede ko silang makipagtrabaho sa kanila either way. By the way, I would like to recognize the presence of my wife. She's my wife, she's pregnant now, so she doesn't want to leave me. She's always around. Yes, sir.
Sir, since we are people from the media or from the entertainment industry, do you also have programs or platforms for media or entertainment?
Yes. Lalo na sa mga vloggers and at the same time sa those in the mainstream media, kailangan kasi may protection kayo dahil hindi naman lagi mayroong work or lalo na ngayon yung cyberbullying law, no? I understand as a lawyer, cyberbullying law prohibits you from actually uttering or saying things that might tend to offend or might tend to degrade something. But the problem is there's a very thin line between bullying and criticism. And you have to maintain your independence as far as criticizing, as far as expressing your criticism regarding a certain person in your industry. Alam naman natin na nasa industry, hindi ka dapat masyadong palagsibuyas. No, kapag hindi magandang acting mo dito, pag meron kang hindi magandang ginawa, vloggers must be able to maintain their independence na hindi sila natatakot. Sasabihin ko ba na hindi magandang pag-acting na rito? Kasi baka sabihin, binubuli ko siya, no? Kakasuhan ako. So, we have to re-evaluate also the anti-cyberbullying law because it affects or it influences or it controls or it regulates your freedom of expression. So, kailangan nating ma-evaluate yan. Yun yung isa sa nakikita kong pinakamagandang aspeto na proteksyon sa mga media and at the same time sa mga vloggers. And of course, sabi ko nga, lahat ng tao tumatanda, kailangan din natin ng assistance. Kahit pa paano, kailangan natin ma-reintegrate yung karapatan ninyo sa karapatan din ng tao na hindi lang kayo basta-basta na binabaliwala ng government.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Jay.
Chairman po,
Jay?
Chairman po.
Chairman.
Sir, ano lang, i-clear na lang natin yung issue kasi, anong opinion nyo doon sa pagpapa-disqualify sa inyo and ano yung steps na ginagawa nyo para ma-resolve it?
Alright, nung nakatanggap ako ng disqualification, petition for disqualification sa akin kahapon, I was actually surprised. Kasi the ground is insulting not only to lawyers, but also to teachers. Kasi ang nakalagay ko sa petition is, while being a teacher and a lawyer are noble ways of earning a living, it's not enough. So, ano ba ang qualification na kailangan sa pagtakbo sa Senado? Lalo na ngayon, information technology era, no? Meron ng internet. Aasa ako na sa itong taong kausap ko ngayon, you can actually sit or unseat a public official. So, yung pagkampanya, hindi na ngayon nadadaan sa basta-basta katulad noon. Dadaanin sa pera, dadaanin sa kung saan-saan, no? Ang pagkampanya ngayon, kasi yun ang inaatake sa akin, hindi ko daw kayang magkampanya dahil wala daw pong financial capacity katulad ng mga pagkampanya noon. Eh, may internet na po ngayon, pwede po tayong mag-advertise sa Facebook. Meron tayong tinatawag na micro-influencers, ng mga katulad ninyo, mga vloggers, no? At yung mga katulad ninyo, eh matatalino eh. Hindi naman yan katulad ng, ganito magsinungaling ka ha. Ito na lang, gawa mo ka ng storya. Hindi. Why? Because you are also responsible that everything you say can also be checked and rechecked sa internet. So, yung kapangyarihan ng tao na dumadaloy, no, sa internet ay very much available. We can easily tap on that. And that is why I feel and I believe and my team believes that we are very competent, we are qualified, and we can actually wage a nationwide campaign. What am I doing now? Last night, I was with my lawyers, as I am in fact also a lawyer, and we rushed the petition. One day, nakapagawa kami ng petition, 89 pages with attachments, ganyan kakapal. If they think that they can belittle a lawyer, then I hope they would actually read and consider my answer. In so short a time, a lawyer was able to actually answer their petition with 89 pages and attachment this thick. Ngayon, kung hindi yan ang qualification sa pagiging Senado, ay hindi ko na po alam. That is why, kumpiyansa po ako that I am qualified and I'm competent and I'm dedicated. Yun ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, dedication. Kasi kahit na nakaupo ka dyan, kung wala kang dedikasyon, wala ka rin magagawa. Your time is divided.
Okay, next. Question na tayo. Ms. Michael.
My question is about...
Michael?
Yes, John.
Ah.
Sir, there are articles on the internet indicating that you're a nuisance candidate. Apparently, seeing you right now, you don't seem to be crazy. Now, what would you do with those kind of things, those kind of news that's on the internet already? And second, since we are in mostly in the entertainment industry, politicians usually also get showbiz endorsers per se. Do you have a plan to also do that? And if you do, who would you like to get?
Alright. I recognize the value and the power of the entertainment industry. That's why I really want to meet you despite the weather and despite the disqualification case against me. I really want to meet you guys. As far as endorsers are concerned, we're trying to look for people who can actually relay the message that people nowadays are intelligent, hindi na sila nadadaan sa itsura lang or sa commercial lang. Kailangan alam nila, alam ng endorser na makapagtawid ng mensahe. Toward that end, we are qualifying or we are deliberating on who could actually relay my message. And that is the message of improvement, not just of change. Sabi nila, ano ba yung plataforma mo? Pagbabago na naman. No, we're not for pagbabago. We're not for change. You know why? Because change could be good or bad. Maraming nangako na magbabago. May nagbago ba? Yes. Maganda ba o hindi? Mukhang hindi. Kaya nga po isa ako sa tatakbo. And so, as far as endorsers are concerned, we are trying to qualify. We're not just, o sige, nito na lang kasi sikat. O sige, nito na lang kasi sikat. Kasi we are trying to evaluate kung sino talaga yung makakapag-relay ng message sa amin.
So sir, right now, no names at all?
We have 3, but I would want to withhold their names in the meantime because my team would want to evaluate first their past actions if they are consistent with my actions, with my platform of government.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Tanong ko lang po, attorney. Para kasing marami nagsasabi, kung wala pa kayo experience sa political ko, bakit po nag-senator agad? Not yung mayor muna or yung local officials?
Thank you very much, sir. Kasi po, sir, as a lawyer, I am exposed to laws. Yan po ang trabaho ko. Ang senator is part of the Congress, and Congress is the legislative department. That means the main concern of the legislative department is to make laws. Kaya po, hindi po ako tumakbo as governor, as mayor, kasi po, ang gusto ko po ay gumawa ng batas. Gusto ko pong makatulong sa bayan sa paggawa ng batas. Marami pong klase kasi ng pagtulong eh. No? Pwede pong alalayan yung isang tao, pwede po tayo magbigay ng goods. Okay po yung mga yan. Sa akin po kasi sa qualification ko, ang qualification ko po kasi is lawyering. That is why I know the laws. That's why makakatipid kayo kasi I do not have to hire researchers. I know the law already. Hindi naman po sa nagyayabang ako, but I've been teaching laws since 2008 in UST. And as such, I can easily draw up law. I can easily correlate it with my experiences with my clients, with my students, with my fellow teachers, with everyone. That is why senator po ang tinakbo ko kasi ang gusto kong pag-unlad ay yung pangkalahatan, hindi lang po dun sa isang lugar. Kung may sakit po ang buong katawan ninyo at pinagaling nyo lang po yung daliri o pinagaling nyo lang po yung kanang kamay, masakit pa rin ang buong katawan. Baliwala po yung paggaling ng isang parte. Ang gusto ko po gumawa ng batas na malawak para sa buong bansa. That is why I want to be able to create or modify laws that actually have national impact.